With the interview, I want to talk about appearance, the tone of the interview, and the questions in the interview. As far as your appearance goes, you want to make it easy to believe that you'll be on the cover of Fortune or Forbes magazine. In terms of your dress, men, you should wear a dark suit, white or blue shirt, and a contrasting tie. Your belt and shoes should match. You should be clean shaven. Some people ask me about cufflinks. I say only wear them if you have them, because you don't want to try and be someone that you aren't. Women, dark suit, simple coordinated jewelry, very conservative makeup. You want to look put together, but you don't want to overdo it. Physically, you want to have a nice complexion and you want to have an in-shape physique. In terms of the tone of the interview, it's a balance of not being too stiff, but also not being too much of a used car salesman. You want to be confident but not arrogant. You want to be relaxed but not too casual. You want to be interesting but not over the top. You want to be friendly but not overbearing. The questions that they ask you are very generic in nature for the most part. What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? What makes you good at what you do? If you were the CEO of your current company, what would you do differently? A list of these questions can be found on the internet. Make sure that the underlying theme of your answers align with the theme of that school that you're interviewing with. For example, if you're interviewing at Harvard Business School, make sure that there's an element about leadership in your responses. Also, you want to make sure that you have structure in your responses. A good acronym to use is STAR. S and T stand for situation or task. A stands for action. How did you think about the situation? What exactly did you do? R stands for results. You want to explicitly tie the results of the actions that you took and explain how this was unique to what was normally done or how it was being done. Give examples that aren't found in your application because most likely your interviewer will have read your essays. Make sure you don't sound like you have canned responses to the questions that they ask. You want to appear thoughtful. You want to have structure and content for the questions ready, but don't have the exact response formulated. 2 other interview tidbits are this. 1, go to YouTube, type in business school mock interviews, and you can see some clips that'll help you better understand what the interview may be like. 2nd, perform your own mock interviews. You can get someone to play the interviewer, give them a list of questions, and try and replicate the environment as closely as possible. Now I want to talk about the GMAT and preparing to take the GMAT.